What's up guys, and welcome back to East County Garage. Today we are going to be showing you the progress we've made so far on the Mazda 3 2.5 swap, and we're going to be chilling with Chewy and Luke, and actually we're going to be fixing Luke's mud flap on the WRX, so come along, we'll see what we do today, and let's get started. Alright guys, so now we are out here by the 3, and as you can see from the videos, there's actually a couple things that are different from the last time you guys saw it. In addition to just doing the swap, I'm kind of just doing a full rebuild of a bunch of different aspects of the car to pretty much get it to a point where I'm going to be happy dailying it for a while. I won't be tempted to spend more money and do stuff on it, so that all of my efforts can be kind of directed with the Miata, because I want to have that thing boosted hopefully by the end of this year. We'll see. But before I kind of show you where we are in the motor swap progress, I'll just show you the other small stuff. A few of the things I want to do are cosmetic, and again, just to clarify, yes, I did some cosmetic stuff before the car is even running. And I mean, I guess that kind of doesn't make sense, but at the same time, this is stuff I wanted to do anyways, and I happen to get a really good deal on it. And I actually have pretty much every part I need for the swap already, and we've been working on that. Anyways, I actually do have a Speed 3 or facelifted newer 3 with like an appearance package rear bumper, and you know it's red so it doesn't match the car, but I am gonna have the car repainted, and it looks a lot nicer. It's a lot more aggressive. You've got the little rear lip built in here, bigger exhaust cut out, and this black part goes all the way up to here, where on the normal 3 it stops at like right there. So it really just gives it a lot more of an aggressive profile, and I really like the look of it. Picked it up really cheap on Craigslist locally, and I'm really glad I did. We've also got newer facelift 3 LED taillights. Instead of just being one lens with the bulb inside, we've got a bunch of individual LEDs all the way around, and it looks super sick at night. So I'm really hyped about that. We've got a new spoiler coming. We've got stickers and stuff, of course. I actually went and I refinished these wheels. I don't remember if I showed this in the last video, but I refinished these wheels. I pretty much sanded everything down, bondoed all the curb raps on the sides away, and I repainted them. Got new tires mounted on them and everything, so really happy with the way that turned out. I only have 2 done, so I need to do the back 2 still, but when the car's Laguna Seca Blue, that's just gonna look really sick. I know it's been a while since we've updated the videos on the car, but we have been making progress. So yeah, you can definitely tell there's been a lot of progress since the last time you saw this. So yeah, looking into the engine bay, I can't remember when the last time I updated you guys on the car was. So I'm just gonna kind of go and show you everything right now. So we do have the 2.3 out. The transmission's still in there. We had some issue with the axles and stuff, so we decided this was gonna be the easier method to go. Whether or not it actually was, I'm not sure. Ignore this rope and the wiring harness. It's kind of a mess, but honestly nothing's too bad. This is the 2.5. We've got a lot of stuff off of them. We've been swapping over the accessories and stuff like that. The 2.3 is actually over back here. This is the old motor, and damn. This is the old motor here, just chilling on its side with no oil pan, so we'll just put that away. I don't want to look at this 2.3. But yeah, so the 2.5 is honestly pretty close to being ready to put in. We've done essentially everything we need to do moving in between the two, except the crankshaft pulleys. Once the timing is done, the timing cover is back on, the 2.3 crankshaft pulley goes back on, and all the other pulleys that are a little bit different are on. That's the last thing we have to do. And I mean, it sounds like a lot, but honestly all of that is just, you know, like 20 bolts and timing it. So we're pretty close to that, and then we're gonna start the process of getting this back into the car. Now, unfortunately, it's not really that hard, and it's not that much actual time working away. But the way our schedules and stuff line up, it's really hard for us to all work on it at a certain time. All right, I just heard aggressive honking outside, so I'm guessing it was Chewy. Ah, yes, it was your boy Chewy. Alright, so now that Chewy is here, we are starting work on the car. Chewy just got back from a tattoo appointment. Show the nice people. Yeah, we went and got an AK, so now you can be judged in job interviews. Yeah. So I kind of decided that since we need to get this out of the driveway pretty soon, it'd be smarter to just do that sooner rather than later, and then once that hurdle's like out of the way, we can get back into grinding and like getting the car done, just so that we can get it like out of the driveway for my dad as soon as possible, so that there's no drama. What we're gonna do now is kind of figure out how we want to get this out of the driveway. This thing is no longer in my driveway. Whew. This thing looks so good. Alright, so now that the car is out of the driveway, we're able to move on to our next task, which is more fun. Luke here. Well, tell us here. Tell the people what's going on. You can answer his question that he just asked you, but on camera.
Well, my mud flap came off. I was reversing into a very thin driveway. Wasn't paying enough attention, I guess, and I kind of ripped it off.
So we're gonna put it back on. Flap. Wow. So did the holes get messed up, or did
no? I guess they just slipped through, got bent, and then slipped through. Like, imagine a flat piece getting folded this way and then coming through. But yeah, there's no, structural damage, I guess, on this mud flap. So
structural.
That's rally armor for you. Durability.
Been enjoying the WRX. Oh, also Luke shaved his head.
Oh yeah.
You guys didn't see that yet, but how you enjoying the WRX?
Oh, it's pretty awesome. Had it for like maybe 7 months now.
Has it been that long already?
I don't know. I think, yeah, it's been like crazy. 7 months, and I already put like 13,000 miles on it.
It's fine.
So, but good thing Subaru is #1 in residual value, so I won't have any negative equity.
Yeah, looks better to have that thing back on. You were like running a reverse Nick, dude. Nick has 1 fender flare and then 3 wheels without fender flares. So you were doing the same thing with the mud flap, except only missing 1. Right, our tasks for the day are complete. We might move the motor out of the way tonight, but most likely we're gonna just do that tomorrow off camera. But the 3 is over there, probably for just a couple days. So I'm glad that it's out of the driveway now. So Chewy has returned here in the Downshift Media van. So we're gonna go get at him and chill. We don't really have a plan or know what we're doing, but we'll figure something else out, or something out in general. Adam, do you want me to sit in the back, or do you want to sit in the back?
I can sit in the back.
All right. How you doing?
Here's a nice day.
You got an apple there?
Yeah, essentials.
Nice. really excited about this. I just went ahead and, as you saw, I just ordered a new camera. I actually just sold Chewy our old DSLR. It was the Canon SL1. Honestly, it wasn't a bad camera, it just wasn't what we needed at that time, or now even. Randy has a 60D, which is pretty much a better version. It's a better, more mid-range Canon DSLR, I want to say. And the SL1 is like super entry level. And it just wasn't good for vlogging, like it didn't have a flip-up camera or anything like that. And the image quality was good but not great, and when having the 60D, we just weren't using the SL1 as much. So I actually sold that to Chewy, and they're starting a YouTube channel, which I'm going to talk to you about in just a second. And I got my check from Google AdSense for YouTube stuff. We got the tax return, and with that money from Chewy, I'm able to buy this new camera, so I'm really excited. So yeah, Chewy, Adam, and Dino are actually starting a channel called Laguna Speedstars. Pretty much it's all the hooning and stuff. We talked about that earlier. And it's going to be a bigger part of Downshift. So if you guys have been watching the channel for a while and you're familiar with the brand we started, it's called Downshift, Downshift Apparel Co. It's not like ECG merch and stuff, although we do have some. Downshift itself is its own brand, and it's kind of a brand to represent a lot of different kinds of car enthusiasts and a lot of different creators. And we're working with multiple other creators to have lines of merchandise from their channels also on Downshift. So it's kind of like we're partnering up, and we're taking the hard work out of the process for them, so they're able to focus on creating, and we're giving their fans and their subscribers a good way to support them and get some really nice merchandise. And it's all done by car enthusiasts, so it's kind of a really cool thing. We've been working a lot on that, but beyond that, we're working on Downshift Media, which is pretty much the parent company of everything we've started. East County Garage is a part of that. Dino's working on a part of that. And Laguna Speedstars are going to be a part of that. So it's all a part of Downshift Media. And with that, we also have a Downshift Media channel coming. So that's actually up right now, and there'll also be a link to that, and you might have seen it hinted around other videos. There's going to be a lot of stuff on that channel. I'm going to break it all down for you guys later on, but there is a lot of stuff coming. We do have a lot of Downshift things coming, and at the very end of this video, I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek. It's not anything too crazy, it's just a little bump teaser for some of the vibe of stuff that's going to be on Downshift Media. So if you guys are interested, definitely be on the lookout for videos posted onto that channel, and get subscribed so when we do stuff, you know what's going on. But otherwise, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, leave a comment, let us know why. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We're starting to post a little bit more regularly and working on a lot of cool stuff. We've got the WRX, the Miatas, S14, Mazda 3. Probably more stuff that I'm not thinking of right now, but we're really going to work on pumping out a lot of cool content for you guys this year, so be on the lookout. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.